What's up, guys, and welcome to an edition of Market Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new to Market Marauders, investment channel helps you find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in. Make sure you smash the subscribe button down below, like, comment, and share. Now, it's been an interesting week in the market. A lot of different moves going on. Tesla out there 5-to-1 split, but Uber and Lyft still going through all the things they're going through. But overall, still good moves being made in the market. Today I'll be giving you my penny stock watch list, which I give every week. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that notification icon next to subscription so you can get updates on every time I upload a video. I try to upload on the weekends, so stay tuned for that. Without further ado, let's jump into the penny stock watch list. All right, so first on the weekly watch list for penny stocks, we have ticker sign HTBX for heat. Biologics. Moving average 10 is $1.68. Moving average 50 is $1.72, and the moving average 100 is $1.92. So they ended the day at $1.67. If we look at the chart right here, we can see that they're still pretty bearish, in my personal opinion. That's denoted by the moving average 10 line being below the moving average 50 and the moving average 100 line. And their VWAP line shows that their volume has decreased as well as time has gone on. So, waiting for more volume to come with this stock. I think next week they'll have more volume based off press release that I read. So let's jump into that. So this is a press release that came out recently on the 13th. It says Heat Biologics vaccine demonstrates robust T-cell driven immune response to SARS-CoV-12 in preclinical studies. So basically, they're developing a vaccine to help with the pandemic situation, and they're one of the companies that's on the forefront of that. I do not think they're part of Operation Warp Speed, would just mean that they don't have a lot of government funding or backing behind them. But overall, they still do have a lot of progress being made. So anytime a company has updates on how they're doing, coming up with vaccines, to me, that makes the company go up in stock price. So that's the first one for this week. So keep an eye out on them for this week. Definitely interested to see how they perform after this news came out, considering it's pretty recent news. Going to the next one that I have on here for this week, we got ticker sign Izea for Izea Worldwide. They just recently had an earnings this week, so look at a previous video that I had. I talked about their earnings a little more in depth, but I'm going to go back and talk about it briefly during this one. But I still think that they have a chance to be bullish. They're very bearish at the current moment. Their moving average 10 is $1.34. Moving average 50 is $1.41. And the moving average 100 is $1.53. The VWAP 14 is $1.36. So, showing that their volume is basically tracking the moving average 10 line, which is pretty low. They ended the week at $1.34, but after hours they went up 4 cents. So a little bit of positive on that note. Going into some background information on them, I'm going to briefly go over the earnings that I went over last week. So quarter 2 2020 financial summary compared to quarter 2 2019. Total revenue was down 20% to $3.1 million compared to $3.9 million. Managed services unit revenue decreased 17% to $2.5 million compared to $3.0 million. SaaS services unit revenue decreased 31% to $645,000 compared to $932,000. Total costs and expenses were $4.9 million compared to $5.9 million. Net loss was $1.8 million compared to a net loss of $2.0 million. And adjusted EBITDA was negative $1.3 million in both periods. So their net loss actually decreased, which is a good thing in my opinion. And total revenue going from $3.1 million down to from 3.9 million. It's not that bad of a metric in my personal opinion because considering the pandemic, a lot of companies have lost way more money than that. But still want to keep my eyes out on. Still looking for them to turn around and to become bullish in the coming weeks. So just look out for them. They definitely have a pretty good product in my personal opinion. It's basically a website where you can compare it to Fiverr or Upwork, where you can go and market your skills, and different companies can come and contact you, and you can basically become sort of an influencer, or someone who basically helps the company to grow. So if you're a marketing specialist, you can go on the website and sign up as a marketing specialist, and companies will reach out to you and you can get paid, which companies like this definitely are going to thrive with the new job culture that we have sprouting out in the U.S. with people being forced to be at home a lot more. So going into the last one, we got ticker sign AMC for AMC Theaters. Moving average 10 on them is $5.47. Moving average 50 is $5.04. And moving average 100 is $4.69. So they ended the week at $5.54. So they're above their moving average 50, moving average 10, and moving average 100. So they are on a little bit of a bullish up run on here. They basically, moving average 10 line is above the moving average 50 and moving average 100. So I would denote that as bullish. If you look on the left-hand side right here, we can see that, a lot of people bought into the stock after hours. And after hours, it shot up even more to $5.62. So let's jump into some background information to see what has caused this spike in volume. So if we see on here, basically the company last week announced that they are going to be reopening doors by August 20th by celebrating 100 years of operations with movies in 2020 at 1920 prices. So they're basically going to be opening the doors. Reading part of this, as part of AMC Centennial Celebration, all AMC U.S. theater locations at open on August 20th will offer all available seats for all movies that day for 1920s admission price of 15 cents. So you can essentially go watch a movie for 15 cents. So that's pretty cool price wise. While offered on all available seats to achieve social distancing, overall seat capacity will be significantly reduced. AMC resumed theater operations at more than 100 locations on Thursday, August 20th. Approximately 300 additional AMC locations around the country are expected to open during the following 2 weeks, leading to the release of Disney's new Mutants on August 28th and Warner Brothers TNet on September 3rd. AMC Safe and Clean development under close cooperation with public health and safety experts to be stringently enforced at all AMC locations. So to me, it's a pretty huge deal. I know where I live, we have a local movie theater that's been closed since the pandemic started. I think I went 1 week before the whole pandemic situation basically shut them down, and they have not been open since. Now, that's a Regal theater, but definitely if AMC, has plans to open back up, and they're telling people they have plans to open back up, considering the fact that companies like Disney are trying to figure out what they're going to do and how they're going to, basically show their movies and moving more towards, delaying releases like Mulan and, trying to put everything on their app. If a company like AMC is saying, okay, we're going to open up theaters, it definitely could be an avenue for other companies to follow suit. And I think will yield very profitable for them as long as, they're able to maintain the guidelines. Safety being of the utmost important in this situation. But definitely it seems like they have a plan to do that. So, if they could pull this off, I definitely see a lot of people, flooding to theaters to go and see these different movies. Hopefully, they're able to have enough actual physical theaters to accommodate the amount of people who are actually going to be going. Because I believe, people are wanting to go back to the regular way of life, which included movies, going to the theater, getting popcorn and things of that nature, just enjoying movies with your family while doing it safely. Now, I don't know if they're going to have masks as a requirement there. More details probably going to be coming out on the website closer to the date. But definitely excited to see, theaters opening back up. And it's definitely going to set the benchmark for a lot of other theaters on how they can operate once, this trial run of the AMC theaters is basically over. So, I definitely see this company going back up in price, as next week continues. I don't think that this was priced in my personal opinion. It shot up just a little bit. It went from, around 465 up to 454, and also you could see after hours it went up even more, 8 more cents. So I don't think it's priced in. I think once more people read articles about this and the news catches on, I think you definitely could see this break out once more. So drop a comment down below, tell me what stocks you guys are looking at for the week. Good luck to you all trading out there. Make sure you have me on IG. Make sure that you go, and if you want to sign up for Webull, that you sign up with the link down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.